white flag. Divine woman, I guess it tastes like freedom.
Hey all, hey y'all. My name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips, and you are tuned in to Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I am the biblically prophesied Messiah, the Jewish culture widely awaited Mashiach, the Hindu culture prophesied Kalki, full circle moment, alert, alert. So are you. Why Ashley? What I have in me, you have in you. What you have in you, I have in me. We are all dimensions, frequencies, authentic patternings within the oneness of all things, of tandem, one with the oneness of all things, having a human experience in order to grow, to assist with the growth and evolution of all things. Infinite creation, Elohim, Shekinah, Hashem, Allah, God, the Most High, Prime Source. Within Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, I channel energies and messages from the oneness of all things, transcendentally, with my eyes closed, as well as transcendentally with my eyes open. I allow spirit of the oneness of all things to speak through me. I call these powwow sessions. Whenever I convene with the spirit, which I do often, I live life. I create life from the internal. So I do it. I often, from the internal to the external. I create my reality from within and project it externally. I convene with the spirit internally using my multidimensionality or my spiritual gifts or heightened consciousness, awareness of the self or psychic abilities. I call my energies with the spirit, with me, spirit and the self are one. We're one with spirit. We are the energies of the spirit. We are energies of the oneness of all things. We're the energies of the infinite sea. And our bodies are manifestations of the energies of the infinite sea, or the energies of the oneness of all things. So we are spirit. So I convene with the self, with the multidimensional facets of the self. And I'm shown, I'm gifted greater conscious awareness. I'm granted greater conscious awareness of myself and how I show up in reality and how I assist with co-creating all things. So I call these powwow sessions where, you convene in the spirit, meditate in the spirit, and you're shown greater perspectives of conscious awareness of self. I call these powwow sessions. These are group powwow sessions that we hold here within Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment. I do also offer individual powwow sessions, personalized powwow sessions, where I channel dissertation style energies and messages in which the oneness of all things wants you to experience in order to break free of limiting beliefs, energies in which your ancestry no longer needs for its growth and expansion into more of your ancestral lineage's limitless potentials, more abundant presence. You're able to book your Kingdom Things podcast Healing Home Powwow session square portal below in the description of this video. I also have a podcast, Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. This is where I channel many divine wisdoms from the soul, as well as prophecies. Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available to stream on YouTube, as well as Spotify for free. It's linked below in the description of this video. As well, if you take any benefits from my content from Oneness Connection, if you found anything beneficial, I do also take donations. My PayPal link is linked below in the description of this video. So I perceive something really extremely abundant. And this is a way to look at it. Another way to look at it is catastrophic. If we want to be a victim to our evolution, it would be catastrophic. If we want to be grateful for evolution and growth and being able to perceive where we were limiting and stifling our own evolution, it's an abundant experience. I was able to perceive how we condemned ourselves. We perceived ourselves being separate from the divine or God, when truthfully we were condemning ourselves. It was a part of the makings of us, a part of our evolution, divinely designed to keep us in our gestational sac, to garner the wisdoms and evolution in which we needed as human beings of planet Earth, as a species dimension of divine creation, before we activated into heightened wisdoms or our God presence or our divine presence, where we remember that we are the authors of our story, that we have the power to wield our presence to create our realities. So we are condemning ourselves intentionally on a God-Goddess orchestrated level. We no longer need this feature of the evolution of the human being of planet Earth, of any species within God's creation. We no longer need to condemn ourselves. We're allowed to grow and evolve into new perspectives, new dimensions of our limitless potential, to be embodied and co-create with the limitless potentials on which we are. I'm going to go ahead and sit back, and I will let the energy introduce itself. There's an energy from the oneness of all things in which wants to come through to speak and channel healing energies, uplifting for the evolution and wellness of all things, and so it shall it be. Thank you, Ashley, for having us, we, the oneness of all things, within your transmission, in order to assist with the evolution and awakening of the genome, the DNA, the consciousness perspective, consciousness awareness, evolution of the human being of planet Earth. It's a beautiful thing to remember that you are divine, that we are divine. It's a beautiful thing to allow ourselves to drop the limitations, drop the illusions, drop the calcification, and which was perpetuated in order to be in an illusionary amnesiac state to the inertia of creation, to the winds of the energies in which we are, to the winds of the energy of the oneness of all things. Thank you, Ashley. As I was channeling transcendentally the all, I was able to perceive how I had to listen extremely closely to the silence, to hear what the silence was speaking, in order to allow the silence to speak through me, or the divine to speak through me, or the oneness of all things to speak through me. And then I'm able to perceive a bit louder the energies of the acclamation of our ancestral patternings, of our humanism, or the thought patterns and energetic embodiments in which we most readily chose throughout our many lifetimes, throughout our family lineages. Those energies are a lot louder. They speak a lot louder. And I've been practicing today. I've been practicing for a while, about 3 years, consciously speaking back to the energies, or answering the energies, or asking my soul about the energies, to learn from the energies, which brings me to the Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment call to action. Sit with yourself for at least 1 hour a day, every day. Ask yourself, hey soul, hey self, what do I need to know in this moment to align more consciously with a greater conscious awareness of my, more consciously to a greater conscious awareness of my limitless potentials? Wait for the answers, because they will present to you. However, the answers are intended to present to you. So I'm able to hear the energies of the ancestral patternings, or the energies in which we readily chose, a lot louder than limitless potentials, a lot louder than dimensions of the self beyond the illusion of finite, a lot louder the ancestral patternings, or a lot louder than our divine purpose, our dharmic purpose, or who we were created to be. And I continue to choose to align with the quieter energies, the subtler energies. So much so that the louder energies, the ancestral energies, felt neglected. Like, no, you're supposed to choose me. We're used to you choosing to live in this energy. What's going on? What's happening? And that's where fear comes in, anxiety. Whenever we choose to roam outside of the box, or whenever we choose to be guided by our subtle force, our limitless potentials, or dimensions of ourselves in which we did not before readily choose to align with, because it wasn't a part of our process. We are awakening in the masses, as humans of planet Earth, where we're expected by the divine. The divine expects us to choose the subtle energies, but also listen to our ancestral energies and use this discernment and learn from our ancestral forces to grow and evolve our oneness, all of us, every dimension of ourselves, into greater alignment with limitless potentials. Again, my name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips. Thank you, the oneness of all things, ancestral forces. Thank you, ancestral forces within the illusion of finite, as well as ancestral forces that know that they are limitless. Thank you so much, because it is all the accumulation of the makings of us in every moment. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hear Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, to join the Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment journey to a healed and balanced human culture, planet Earth. I channel healing energies within Oneness Connection, as well as Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. Again, available to stream for free on YouTube and Spotify. It's really cool. I channel a lot of, transcendentally channel a lot of ancestral forces, many in which we know by name, some energies in which we don't know by name, but most of them we know by name. And a lot of other wisdoms from the soul, from the heart space, or Akashic record, or the oneness of all things, or within Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. Again, available to stream for free on YouTube, Spotify. Follow Kingdom Things podcast to join the Kingdom Things podcast journey to a healed and balanced human culture, planet Earth. I also channel my healing energies and wisdoms and melodies and vibrations within my music. Ashley-Nicole Music with Ashley-Nicole Music is available to stream on YouTube, link below. So many genres, so many lyrics. And I record my production sessions now, because my production sessions are healing sessions. I convene with the spirit. I talk to ancestral forces. I get chakra, divine wisdoms, intuitive knowledges, and I'll share them. I'll commentate whenever I'm creating music. I'll commentate whenever I'm guided to. I provide commentary with how I'm communicating with spirit, communing with spirit, and what I'm healing and channeling into the energies I'm channeling into the music with the lyrics. Ashley-Nicole Music is available to stream on YouTube, link below. I'm also an author. I authored the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. It is a part of my spiritual awakening journey, our spiritual awakening journey, because we are one. It's a 3-part book series. The first 2 parts are Asia's story. Asia is a teenage girl growing up in a New York City foster care system. She's catalyzed onto her spiritual awakening journey when she meets her twin flame Chase in the hallway of her school at Manhattan Prep. She goes through a lot of existential crises, which assist her with aligning to more conscious awareness of her limitless potentials, or her purpose of creation, why she came into creation. I channel from the heart space, soul space. Whenever divine creation needs something to continue to grow and evolve, it naturally produces it. Every human being is a production, is a fruit of existence. Existence's benevolent disposition to continue to grow and evolve infinitely. So she's remembering why she came into existence. That is Asia's story, the first 2 parts of the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. The 3rd part is my other half, My other half is a book of the twin flame divine counterpart journey back home to God inside. One soul, two bodies, many lifetimes. They know they're supposed to co-create a love and a life together. Each lifetime says that their love can't work, doesn't work. And I'm on a twin flame journey. So I'm garnering so much enlightenment. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the enlightenment because my brain says I don't enjoy this journey because it's not working out the way my brain thinks it should work out or the way my ancestral patternings have done things. But instead of being frustrated for it not working out the way I want it to work out, I'm now going to switch my perspective and be grateful for the enlightenment that I receive for being on this journey. The remembrance and aligning to my oneness of all things, with all things, as all things. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. One soul, two body, many lifetimes. The fears or the ancestral beliefs say that their love can't work. They will co-create a love and a life together. Which love, which life, under which circumstance? Which circumstances? The book is prophetic. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is available to purchase in the Amazon bookstore. The first two parts, Asia's story, if you want a paper copy, it's one binding. Link below. The third part, my other half, comes in paperback as well as digital. Link below. And then Asia's story, you're able to download 2 digital copies as well. So you can do it all digital. If you're doing paperback, it's two separate bindings. $29.98 plus tax for the paperback, 2 bindings. $29.97 plus tax for 3 separate digital downloads. It's like right now we're going through a whole shift in consciousness in the masses. It's like our causal body. In spirituality, Hinduism is known as the causal body, or our constructed thought patterns in which our collective readily operates through. It's called the causal body. Our whole causal body is being lifted in vibrations. It's being shape-shifted. It's being evolved into a universal alignment with understandings and wisdoms that are used throughout all of the universes. So our belief systems are being uprooted. And I don't even want to say uprooted. They're being evolved. It's about listening to the subtle energies, or just listening to your heart space, to let your heart or your God presence lead your reality, or lead you through reality in order to naturally evolve your ancestry or the makings of you into universal alignment. I don't want to say uprooted because that aligns with our listen to my heart because I'm channeling. Uprooted aligns with our expectations of instant gratification. For me to say, oh, our belief system's being uprooted, it aligns with our expectation of instant gratification. This is not an overnight thing. This is not uprooting. This is evolution. This is existence. Setting the intention to be in more wellness, more balance, which is universal alignment. The universe is always working in wellness, abundance, balance, tip-top order. We set the expectation to align our beingness, our energy, our ancestral patterning, our humanism, our planet Earth, our ecosystem, planet Earth, into universal alignment, baby. We're aligning with energies of abundance, high vibrational thought patterns. No death, no disease, no war, no ephemeral peace, no poverty. This is the Kingdom Things Podcast 2033 Prophecy. The Most High says, by the year 2033, we will be in the state of consciousness evolution, conscious perspective, consciousness perception evolution, to understand that we are a human culture, planet Earth, with no disease, no death, no war, no famine, no peace, no poverty. As disease, death, war, famine, poverty were all manifestations of the makings of us. Our gestational phase, where we were in a denser rung, out of universal alignment as a collective, as human beings of planet Earth. Now we're living our lives heart-led to align our realities, our lives, ourselves, our energy, our body, our Atma, and Atma, including the body. Because I believe in Hinduism, the Atma is like the soul. And I think it excludes the body. we're in a state where God's like, everything, the makings of you. The makings of you is how your body manifests with your soul. All of it. Your whole thing. I want bring all of it with you. Everything that you experience was to evolve you into more. Every part of yourself, own it. Take accountability for it. Principle of correspondence. As below, so above. Everything in our reality is a projection of the energies in which we are. We don't like something, be like, hey, baby, I know the principle of correspondence. I listen to Ashley's podcast. I listen to Oneness Connection. Baby, she knows about that principle of correspondence. As below, so above. Everything in my reality is a mirror of me. So, God, I do not like this. So, God, what is this supposed to tell me about myself? I'm not just going to ignore it. I'm not going to be dissonant to myself, because I know as I become more consciously aware to my limitless potentials, I get to align with the reality with no disease, no death, no war, no famine, world peace, no poverty. Divine presence, what is this supposed to tell me about myself? Garner the wisdoms, to embody the energies of the wisdoms, to project a reality that reflects the wisdoms. We're using reality as a classroom to grow and evolve the self, to grow and evolve reality. No death, no disease, no war, no famine, world peace, no poverty. I'm also a home chef. I enjoy cooking. I intuitively cook. I've been doing this since I was a kid. I intuitively cook. Whatever the ancestors tell me to put in the pot, the pan, the baking dish, this is what I put into the pot, the pan, baking dish. Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available to stream on YouTube. We go to the grocery store. We use mystery ingredients. We cook, we talk, we kiki, we joke, we get divine revelations, baby. Hefty divine revelations, but we get some we get prophecy. Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available to stream on YouTube, link below. We're within Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment. Lastly, I want to invite you to come take part in Asia's Story, the animated series. It does stem from the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. My interdimensional, multidimensional experiences that are really big, wondrous, which we all have these experiences because we're all infinite. Our consciousnesses are just focused as who we are, our being in this moment, to allow us to be the authentic pigment frequential patterning on the canvas of reality, on the oneness of all things, in which we came into creation to be. So we're all infinite. All of the multidimensional experiences that I become consciously aware of, because it's a part of evolving my beingness, my dimensionality, called Ashley-Nicole Phillips. They're really, we would call it far out there. I channel these experiences within Asia's Story, the animated series. A lot of divine wisdoms. They're heavy, but since it is an animated series, you know, it lightens it up, lighthearted. So a lot of wisdoms, a lot of soul growth within Asia's Story, the animated series, which is available to stream for free at this time. AP Short Stories YouTube channel, which is my author's YouTube channel, link below. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love, because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because you are love in your truth. Give this love to yourself first. Self-love is the best love because it helps you perceive, embody, evolve into more of our limitless nature. I'm going to see y'all later. Bye.
A wife in his wife life. Divine woman. I guess it tastes like freedom.